Neverthere is a narrative-driven tabletop role-playing game podcast. This season, we're using the Dungeons & Dragons 5e rules. Kinda. Sometimes the language on this podcast can get a little spicy. But if that doesn't bother you, my name's Will, and I play Six.
I'm Bruce, and I'm the voice of Archie.
I'm Frazier, and I play Margbark.
My name is Emily, and I'm the voice of Osiris.
And I'm your Dungeon Master, Tanner, and this is what happened on the last episode of Neverthere, the Neverthere. The tale of the massacre aboard the Queen's Vengeance will never be told, for there were no survivors except the inept captain, and he, certainly, cannot weave a story worth hearing. Each of our party played their part. Archie struck terror into the hearts of the crew. Margbark gave into the temptation of the dragon's horde. Six followed Archie without question, and Osiris tried to help, but inevitably made things worse. The status was quo, and the Queen's Vengeance blew up and sank to the bottom of Lake Hopesworn, fading away with its crew and its vast treasures. In the distance, our own Titanic happens. It's real tragic because two people on board at least were in love and they had just met on this voyage. Now, one of them sinks down below the depths of the lake, while the other one floats on a board that was large enough for both of them.
Oh, nice.
True.
Yeah. It's actually topical.
It really was.
It's topical.
Greedy bitch. It's topical. It's topical. Yeah.
Dude,
Now
that's
that joke
pissing me
is
off.
not going to make any sense. It just could come out of nowhere. It's topical. It's the
It's
fuck
topical. Yeah, you get it. It's topical.
It's topical from 1999. All right, guys. Hey. Hi, listen. So, the best ship that had ever sailed the lake and the seas is sinking in the distance. What I really want to do right now is a mental health check-in with Margbark Smoth, if we could.
Margbark looks on with just this look that describes a longing for something. You know, like he knows what was there and he knows what he's seeing happen right now, but he's almost in disbelief and yet wants to try and save this ship. But he knows his efforts would be in vain. And he just looks upon it as the bow of the ship rises into the air. And then because of the weight of the bow of the ship, it cracks in half. And it slowly begins to sink to the bottom of the Atlantic, the whatever ocean.
Hopesworn Lake. Give me a D20 roll, please. No additions, just a D20.
There's a 4 total. Starting off right.
As you sit there and reminisce, cry,
A single
you see-
tear drips down the face of Margbark Smoke.
as you stand there on this little boat. Weapon or armor?
Weapon or armor? Armor.
You see something float up near the side of the raft that you're in,
Oh, shit.
and it seems to be a box that you see as it kind of floats to the surface. The lid is sort of popped off, and you realize it's only floating because of all the styrofoam popcorn within it.
Oh, my God. There's
Styrofoam popcorn
exists
exists
in
in
this
this,
world.
this
Yeah, we have
fantastic
zippers.
world.
We have
Popcorn.
zippers. We have zippers.
We have zippers.
It's like, what are you going to do?
Yeah, it's the same thing. Oh, they didn't know what plastic
Gotcha.
was, but they do know what styrofoam is. Got it.
Yeah. Makes sense to me. What's your problem?
Cool. Yeah, it's fantasy.
Okay, Margbark's going to reach for the floating box. He's going to try to salvage whatever he can from the ship, and he assumes this has come from the ship and wants to get whatever piece of it he can.
Yeah, so you pull this thing up. It's just a normal crate. It actually is kind of pretty well made because it was able to stay relatively airtight until the lid popped off. So some of the popcorn in there is a little bit wet. But as you open this thing up and move your fingers through the popcorn trying to see what's inside, you end up finding what seems to be a garment that is almost like scale, like organic scales linked together.
Like scale mail?
No, like dragon scales.
Oh, okay. That sounds legit.
Yeah, you take this thing out and you notice that its color shifts subtly between metallic and chromatic hues. And it is definitely emanating some sort of magical power.
Okay.
I can integrate that into my body.
No, fuck you.
No, fuck you. This is mine. I found it fair and square.
Well, maybe I can at least tell what it is.
Okay, have a gander. See if you can tell me what this is.
I don't have identify, so I'm just going to use...
Jesus Christ.
I'm going to see if it's magical.
Just roll Arcana. I already told you it's magical.
Well, now I'm going to see how magical it is. It's
okay, cool.
10, it's 10 plus 4.
It's very magical.
Oh, this is very magical. There's so much magic here. Mark.
Thank you, Six. I could tell that it was magical. I didn't need you to do whatever you just did.
Why are you crying?
I'm not crying. It's just been... it's sweat. It's raining on my face.
That looks like tears. Mark, are you okay?
No. I mean, yes. I mean, shut up.
Archie, he looks like he's crying, doesn't he?
I'm sorry. I thought he was going to go, I'm not crying, you're crying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He absolutely looks like he's crying.
No,
I'm
just...
He's got salt in his
I'm
eye.
not crying. It's just there's the salt. It bothers my eyes sometimes. We're close to the water in this tiny little excuse for a boat. I'm fine. Look, just tell me what this scale mail armor is.
Oh, it's magic.
Thank you, Six. I appreciate your assistance.
You're welcome.
It is a cloak. You can very easily tell that.
All right, fuck it. I'm just gonna put it on.
And Mark puts the cloak on.
All right, you throw it over your shoulders. It hits probably about mid-calf down your back, so it's pretty long but doesn't drag to the floor. As you clasp the silver latch around your neck, you hear it click pretty firmly, and you can feel yourself being imbued with some sort of magical properties. The only thing is it's really difficult to figure out how to use this without knowing exactly what it does and what the usage might be.
Can I roll like an Arcana for this?
That's just going to tell you if it is magical.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like you could roll... If you roll high enough on Arcana, you might be able to tell based on the scales or how things are put together. Because when you roll anything about dragons, it is Arcana. So yeah, go ahead and roll Arcana. 6 just didn't do that great on it.
Dang, Will, get it together.
6 - 1, 5.
Oh, yeah, as you wear this thing, you think it has to be like super magical. You're hoping maybe gives you the power of flight because dragons have wings. Maybe you have fire breath because dragons blow fire or acid or lightning. Like the options, the potential is near limitless.
Okay, Mark's going to lift his fist up into the air, look into the sky, and say, "Up, up, away!"
Oh,
Osiris blinks.
you okay?
I guess it doesn't allow me to fly. I was just trying it.
I can help you fly.
I mean, I can levitate already, but flight seems a bit, a little bit further along the lines of levitation. It seemed like it could be fun.
Why don't you try to cast a spell? Like Eldritch or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm really confused. Like, did you think it was a fucking cape or something? Is that why you did that?
Well, I mean, maybe it's made from dragon scales. Dragons can fly. You put 2 and 2 together.
Oh, maybe you have fire breath.
I think you put 2 and 2 together and got 5.
Mark goes, "Ah."
Okay, all right. When you do that...
Oh no, hold on.
No.
Does anyone here speak Draconic?
Yes.
Six
me.
does.
I do.
Okay, anyone that speaks Draconic understands that the noise he just made was in Draconic. So let's translate ha into whatever it is in Draconic.
What did you just call my mother?
Do you realize you just spoke Draconic?
6, why are you speaking this foreign language to me? I don't understand what you're trying to tell me.
Oh.
If six spoke, you spoke that in Draconic, 6?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Marbark, you understand it.
Oh, I do understand it. Okay, all right.
No, I didn't realize that. That's quite strange. What did I say? I'm pretty sure I know how to say that in every language.
I'm sorry, what? You just called my fucking mother?
There it is. I think that makes you a dragon, Marbark.
Well, why can't I breathe fire or fly?
Maybe you have to unlock it. It levels up.
What the fuck does that mean?
You're a baby dragon. I don't know. It's like a video James.
Ah, yes, video James.
I love the microwave.
It's fucking stupid. What is a video, man? Like, why is
Who
that
the
not
fuck is
also where they
James?
got James?
Who the fuck is
Changed over.
James?
This
Okay,
joke has
hey.
gone on so
All right, I don't know
It
where
has.
else to go with
This is
this.
stupid.
It has. Marbark, go ahead and as you kind of shift here, you can see the scales kind of changing colors. Like I said, they're shifting between metallic and chromatic. Anyone that would know anything about dragons can tell that like this would be composed of many different scales from quite a few different dragons. So as you're looking through the colors, as they kind of shift here in the sunlight, you can see red, blue, white, green, and purple as it shifts. Which do you choose?
Oh, God.
Green.
All right. As you think this, all the colors shift to green scales on this. It's a great color. Looks good.
All right. Question: how goofy does this robe look when worn over the top of Gyar's robes?
Not. It's fucking dope.
Sweet. Fuck yeah, dude.
Gee, Bill, your mom lets you have 2 robes?
This basically, you've gotten resistance to poison damage from that.
Fuck yeah. Okay.
There's a third and fourth thing that we can get into later, but I'll let you know how that happens.
Marbark speaks Draconic now. Hell yeah.
Yeah, in the distance, basically to the northwest at this point, is the island that the castle stands on. Hopesworn Island. Hopesworn Palace. There we go. Got to remember my own fiction there, folks. The Hopesworn Palace stands before you, glistening in the sunlight. At this point, you're probably half a mile away from the island itself. Okay, so yeah, you guys are you're all here on this boat. What do you do?
Are there paddles?
Yeah, there's a set of rows.
I hand one to Archie and say, I'll take this one, you take that one. We're going that way.
Wait, this thing isn't motorized?
Is it motorized?
No.
Darn.
I stick my head out the back into the water and go, no, fuck.
No.
I could use
the motorboat.
I could use my jet boots, but let's paddle the old-fashioned way. And Six starts paddling on the left side.
Are there oars?
Yeah, with oars.
Let's-
Yeah, we're
Yes.
paddling with the oars.
On what? Oars.
Oh,
Oars
that's
you row with.
What did you just call me?
Okay. So I can do it
Paddles you
myself.
paddle with.
I thought you. Okay, I was gonna hand. I thought we had 2 paddles. Okay,
Are you gonna make us roll an athletics check to row?
No.
Okay, I was
This
gonna
is
say, 'cause if
romantic.
so, then I'll do it.
No, I got
this is very romantic, though.
When the moon hits the skyline. No,
A big pizza
6 is
pie.
rowing.
That's the more.
that's the morning.
All right, you guys start slowly making your way,
Stop.
slowly making your way towards
Stop.
the island. As you do, everyone roll perception for me, please.
Bruce has a 19%.
I have a 19 passive perception.
I got a 15.
I got a 7 plus 4, 11.
I got
11.
a 5 plus 8, 13.
14.
With that, you notice a shimmer in the sky. What seems to be some sort of, as you see it kind of circle around and off into your periphery, seems to be some kind of barrier here that you are quickly approaching.
Hey, gents, it looks like we're coming up on the barrier here. Anybody know if we were supposed to, like, I don't know, do anything with these passes that we were given, or...
No, if I remember correctly,
I thought it just allowed us to, like, pass through it.
yeah, we got a stamp that said we could go through it.
Mine's on my forehead.
All right, well, if we explode, I guess it's, we'll blame 6 in the afterlife.
We can see Taish again. He's pretty cool. Mark and Osiris, you've never met Taish.
Define cool.
I've heard of him before, and cool is probably not how I would choose to define him.
He's pretty cool. He tried to take us with him. He wouldn't let us go, but we got out anyways. I made a pact with him.
Just to note, death has no genitalia, so like straight up they.
See, the voice in the sky said he had no genitalia, just like me.
Oh yeah, wait, you don't either. Like an A. All right, whatever.
Wow.
Jason did, so that's why it's gendered. Let's have a little conversation about gendering death. This time on Hardball.
I hate it.
Hardball.
Hardballs.
Hardballs. Balls of steel.
So you guys are starting. The boat is probably about 5 feet away from the barrier. Are we letting it pass through?
Yep.
If we die, we
We're
die.
sailing right into it under the direction of Captain Margbark Smooth.
Okay.
Full steam ahead, boys. We're going into the barrier.
Okay, so you guys are going towards it. Just for confirmation, everyone except Osiris has a stamp, correct?
No, I have a stamp. I got stamped when I was a cat, and it was on my forehead.
Oh,
stamped
she was
the
the
cat.
cat. That's
Yeah.
right.
And that's
Yeah.
why I said it's on my forehead.
Great. Okay. So you all start to pass through, and this sort of bubble shimmers around you as you make your way through here. And you hear something chime out, this voice that kind of echoes to all of you.
We recognize your passes. What is the password?
Oh fuck.
Shit.
Would we have heard the
Guys.
password?
Yeah. Did you guys hear the password?
I don't think we did.
Okay.
Margbark's going to open his mouth and go, ah.
Yeah,
Again.
it sounds.
And
It
he's
sounds
trying
fun.
to do the draconic thing
yeah.
you did earlier.
So I don't think we should. I don't think we should guess.
Mark Bark said out loud to try and submit. The voice rings out.
Password not recognized. Engage.
And you can see the water out in front of you begins to swirl and bubble upwards. And what pops out of here is 2 water elementals. They are massive swirling creatures made just of water, but you could recognize some human or humanoid characteristics from how the water is forming. Definitely has a head and arms, and both of them are making their way towards you. Everyone roll initiative.
Damn it,
no.
Emily, use shape water to put them back down.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Shape their heads off.
I got 12 total.
11.
Oh, I'm just gonna go last forever.
Oh no.
I got a 4 plus 0. 4.
I got natural 20.
All right, up first is Archie. Archie, these things are just out in the water making their way towards you. At this point, you can get up to them by swimming.
No.
So they are 20 feet away.
No.
I yeet hand axes
Okay.
because I'm not getting in the fucking water.
Yeah. But it's a good idea, though.
It's not.
What could go wrong?
Probably nothing.
Are you swinging at number 1 or number 2?
Number 1. All right. So one's gonna be a It's not natural 20 to hit,
Okay, that'll hit.
Nice.
and one's going to be a 15 to hit.
That one will not hit.
So they will. It will take 11 damage, and I will say Delilah to get my dwarven axe of returning back. I marked my ammunition for my other hand axe because it's lost to the lake.
Yep. So yeah, this axe goes through and it like plunges into it, and you can hear it go, and you can see it sinking through the elemental and going down into the depths of the lake. All right. It is now the elemental that you just attacked. It will very quickly approach the boat, and it will engulf half of the boat. As it does so, what's the positioning on the boat? Who are the two people in the front, two people in the back?
I'm in the back.
I guess I'll be in the front.
I would have had to been near the back with the oars, right?
Yep.
So that means Mark Barker would be at the front with Archie.
Okay. All right. It starts to engulf the back of the boat because it recognizes that's where the propulsion mechanism is, which is 6. As it does so, water surrounds the two of you, 6 and Osiris, correct?
Yep.
Great.
Not great.
I need both of you to make a strength saving throw, please.
Oh, I'm not good at that one, Tanner.
Yep.
All right, that's a 12 on dice plus 2.
11. I had originally rolled a nat 1, but since I'm lucky, 11.
So you have 11, and what did 6 have?
A 14.
Great. You both fail.
Great.
Nice.
You take 17 bludgeoning damage,
Ouch, Charlie.
and you are both grappled.
I got exactly 69 health.
Hey, that's a sex number.
Because you are both grappled inside of water and restrained there, you are unable to breathe,
Ah, darn. Shucks.
which only affects Osiris. And we, just so we're clear on breathing mechanisms, it is your constitution.
Honestly, this is probably the best 2 characters that this could happen to at this moment, even though Archie has a mechanism he could breathe underwater.
No, it's not.
Wait, Osiris can't turn into something?
Osiris has no shape left.
Oops.
Oh.
Your underwater breathing is equal to 1 plus your constitution modifier.
All right, so I got 3 minutes.
Okay. All right. So that's quite a few rounds of combat. Okay. That was it. All right. That is all for this one. Markbark, it's your turn.
Markbark is just going to Eldritch Blast.
Okay. The one that is currently engulfing the back half of the boat?
Yes. Yeah, that one for sure.
You are in melee range of that, so you are going to be doing that at disadvantage.
I am in melee range. Okay. Well, shit. Then how about we just whip out Sunblade and we go to smack him instead.
Nice.
That is a 19 plus 11.
Hits.
And I get to attack twice because of Thirsting Blade. And that is a 15 plus 11.
Yeah, that'll hit too. So roll that damage on Water Elemental 1.
So the first one is a 4 plus 7, 11.
11.
And the second one is a 5 plus 7, 12.
Total of 23.
Nice.
Ooh, got it.
Wait,
Okay.
but
All
you
right.
do crit on a 19 though, right? So shouldn't you roll that
Correct.
1 damage twice?
Yep,
Just
I
roll
do,
the dice
I do
again.
crit on a 19.
You just roll the dice again, but you don't add any of your modifiers to it.
Yeah, just so
Okay.
whatever that dice says is
3.
So it's 26 damage.
All right, nice chunk of damage to this thing. You slice through it. Your sword actually does seem to evaporate some of its inside, some of the composition of water that it's made of as you slice through it. Just this burning sun blade just bubbling up as it boils away. Steam comes out from it. Now we are at Osiris. Osiris, you are currently grappled and holding your breath.
Can I? What am I grappled to?
In. You are in it. And it's basically kind of engulfed in one of its arms, its appendages that it's kind of swallowed you up in.
Can I ungrapple?
You can attempt to, but that will be your action.
Well, I mean, can I do an action while I'm grappled?
Yeah, grappling, you're still able to
I just can't move.
attack.
Speed 0 regardless of bonus. Disadvantage on dex saving throws. Attacks have disadvantage. Enemy attacks have advantage. There you go.
Okay, so if you'd like to make an attack roll, it's at disadvantage.
I'm gonna try to ungrapple because I don't want to be grappled.
All right, athletics or acrobatics.
Ooh, that's a 21. Beat that, Tana.
I tied it.
Meter beat.
Beat her meat.
Beat her meat.
That is for the attacker.
Yeah,
I
he's
mean, when
down.
I'm making a save,
But
it's meter
she's
beat.
making the action right
Yeah,
now.
I guess it's not a... Wow, because this is a contested action, so it's
Yeah.
weird because you're rolling against each other. I didn't set something, so...
Best 2 out
Yeah,
of 3.
but the action is she's trying to free herself from the grapple, right? So essentially, in this case, she would be the attacker. She's
Yeah,
not
this is
attacking
my
necessarily,
action.
but
Yeah.
this is her action.
You're
so she has
making
to
the
meet
defense
or
to
beat.
keep me grappled, and I'm making the action to get out of the grapple. So I feel like that would go
It
to
makes
I
sense
get
to
it.
me. Also, does he have a higher strength modifier than her dex modifier?
He's +6. Yes.
Okay, yeah. Okay, never mind. Okay, forget that one. I like Emily's argument. Yeah.
I mean, it's my action to get out of the grapple, so I'm the one technically making an,
Yeah,
if you
she's the
will,
one that
attack.
has to meet or beat now.
Beat or
Yeah,
meat.
beat her
Beat your
meat.
mate.
She's got to beat her meat. She's
Yeah.
The situation remains unchanged if the rolls are equal.
Okay.
Aw,
Sorry, Emma.
fuck,
Get wrecked.
D&D
Rules
rules.
is
Wah,
written.
wah.
Let's go.
Womp womp.
I figured
okay.
it had a rule written there, but we were trying to
Wah, wah,
make
wah.
Tanner not look it up.
Yeah, say it loud and long enough, I'll just give up, right?
Yeah, exactly.
As a bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Word on myself.
Okay, go for it.
1 + 9. Okay, I healed myself for 10. Nice. I'll take it. Okay, that's it. I'm done.
All right, after you attempt to do that, these two are making a legendary action.
Can I cast No Thank You?
It's never good.
Yeah, you can. It doesn't do shit, though.
Damn.
All right, so you see them both start to undulate, and the waters around them start to surge, and then from the distance, moving your way is this massive wave of water that comes forward in a 30-foot cone. I need everyone on the boat to make a strength saving throw, please.
8, Ocho.
Oh, no. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
18.
10.
16.
So only Osiris succeeds on this,
Woo!
aside from the fact that she needs to make it at disadvantage.
We're all going in the water.
5.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Everyone takes 29 bludgeoning damage as this wave crashes
What?
into all of you.
21?
29?
21 or 29?
Bro.
29.
What the fuck is wrong with you? It's like you want your campaign to end today.
The two that are on the ship, two that are still on the boat and not in control of one of these elementals, this wave is going to potentially turn this boat over. So you are at threat of capsizing. I need both of you to make a strength saving throw to kind of try and force enough of your weight onto the other side to keep this thing from tipping over.
There you go.
Is it strength or athletics?
Athletics, thank you.
15 total.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Hell yeah, all
There
right.
we go.
Markbark kind of leans into it, and it seems like, you could be doing a little to help, but then Archie just kind of figures out the perfect timing to slam himself into the other side of the boat and put enough weight in the right place to keep this thing from turning over. Take inspiration, Archie.
Ooh, nice.
All right. It is now the second elemental's turn, who, seeing the two that are affecting the boat from keeping it turned over, it will go up and slam Archie first, or attempt to. 21 to hit, which does.
Boo.
Ooh.
All right, you guys take 19 bludgeoning damage from this strike. Or you, Archie, take 19 bludgeoning damage from the strike as it slams down on top of you. The second one will go towards Margbark as its other appendage comes down from the sky towards your head. That is another 21 to hit.
It doesn't.
Good one.
With my new
Wow.
scale armor, I now have 22 AC.
Oh,
Haha, it's not armor. It's too fucking bad, bro.
Right, fair enough.
Yep. You luckily only take 10 bludgeoning damage as this appendage slams down on top of you.
Only 10. Delicious.
Only 10.
I eat that 10 for breakfast.
All right. We are back to the bottom of the order where 6 is. I remembered. I looked at my thing.
You
Fuck
almost,
you, Ryan.
you almost
You
skip
never
me.
get to go.
You always skip me every single
Yeah,
time. You
fuck
always
Will,
skip
though,
me.
am I right?
Okay. Cool. So first, I'm going to use Spirit Guardians at a level
28.
I'm going to use this at a level 4. So I want to sit around the center of the boat so they encapsulate the whole boat. As soon as they touch the boat, they're donezo. They have to roll a wisdom saving throw, which it is a DC 16 to do.
And they will do so
On their
right
turn.
when they cast.
When their turn starts.
It doesn't happen at your first cast?
No.
Okay.
Second thing I'm going to do is as a bonus action with our super fun rule where I get to just sling spells all over the place because, baby, let's go. I'm going to use a mass healing word at a 5th level to heal up everybody on the boat except for the stupid water elementals.
Hell yeah.
So
How many did we get back? 1,000?
Nope.
Hopefully.
You're going to
800?
get... So 3 plus... 3 plus... Come on, one more 3. Just do it. Plus 4. I'll take that. So 14 health back for everyone. Everybody gets 14 health back. Let's get it.
Hell yeah.
Thank you. I was very not looking good, so now I'm looking okay.
All right. Archie.
Emily is still grappled, right? And 6 is still
Yeah.
grappled.
Yeah.
And then there's one just off the fucking front of the ship fucking him out.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep. I'm going to rage. I'm going to switch to my great axe, and I'm going to reckless attack the one attacking me and Margvark. And I'm going to grow a tail from raging. Yes.
Excellente.
Nice.
Swing at this gigante.
Hiya.
All right. 23 and 22 did.
Both will hit.
He will take 38 damage.
Hell yeah.
Woo. Very nice. Math. All right. That was from both them axe swings.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you slice through this thing, and because your axe is magical in composition, it does seem to be doing damage to this thing. What is going to happen in reaction? The waters all around this elemental begin to surge. I need you, Archie, as your axe second swing is slicing through this thing, to make a strength saving throw, please. DC 17.
Oh, yeah. You're raged, too. You got this.
18 on the dice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right.
Boy,
You can feel this
Raged
thing
barbarian.
you can feel this thing try and surge around your axe and push you backwards, but you plant your footing. You were prepared after placing yourself to keep this boat from capsizing before, so you stand strong in this. All right. Do you do anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. It is now the elemental who is currently holding 6 and Osiris.
DC 16 wisdom saving throw.
Nice. Okay. Fell off the table, didn't count. 16 on the dice.
Okay, so he still takes...
Half.
I'm going to roll 48. So that's a 1. That's super cool. 4, 8, and 4. So 17 halved is he takes 8 damage. Or does it go up?
Because 17 divided by 2 is 8.5. So it goes up to 9.
But we decided last time that is, in fact, radiant damage if that makes a difference.
So 9. Cool. All right. As this damages this thing, you can see a little bit more water kind of shift away from its form. The same thing happened to the other one before, so now both of them are kind of here a little bit smaller than they started out. And this thing begins to move and merge into the other elemental. They're not moving out of your attack radius, so this will not be counted as reaction to get the attack that allows you to attack for a reaction opportunity. So they merge in together and become this massive single elemental. The two that are already grappled are still grappled within this one single. It'll move towards the front of the boat and try and engulf the other two.
Now, question: did it ever at one point leave the Spirit Guardian's circle to then re-enter it?
It only takes it once on its turn, even if it did.
Got him.
Even if it's a different being?
It didn't leave it, so let's just make it simple. No.
Okay, if it didn't leave and re-enter, yeah.
No, they merged together. They were both in it to begin with. The other one just didn't take the damage from it yet. All right, so they merged together. I need Margbark and Archie to make a strength saving throw and try not to get engulfed by this thing.
It's a deception saving throw? Got it.
Yeah, it's an intimidation saving throw.
Saving throw.
So what happens if you roll a 1 and then it's -1?
You just get a 1.
It's a 1.
Just get a 1.
Is it a 0?
Right.
No, because the gnats are just going to
it
be
might
gnats,
as well
like-
be, yeah.
Well, fucking 1 -1.
Natural 20.
Archie, with the natural... With the natural 20, I was going to allow you to try and also use some of that momentum that you've been gaining to help Margbark out, but he failed so hard that he kind of tumbles upward, and as he tries to move his hands to reach out towards you, he kind of pushes himself away in the opposite direction. So nothing extra detrimental happens to you, Margbark. You just don't get the extra help that could have happened.
How do we roll on complete opposite ends of the fucking spectrum?
That's great. Okay, so the two of you... Margbark, you have failed this.
You were thrown 700 feet away from the boat. He picks you up and baseball throws you
You
over
are
to
now
where
at the bottom of the ocean with the Titanic.
As you are swept up in this, you take... Was it just regular?
Don't do it, Tanner.
Yep.
Do it, Tanner.
Tanner, don't do it.
25 bludgeoning damage.
25. Oh my
Tanner.
God.
It's pretty brutal.
I'm not down yet.
And that will end its turn.
Well, at least there's only one of these things now. They get one turn.
But it unlocks a couple extra attacks.
Oh, fuck.
All right.
Margbark.
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 Margbark, what do?
Margbark.
What do?
Margbark, what do? Am I still in melee range or is it out of melee range?
You could try and slash this thing from the inside, but you're going to do it at disadvantage.
Oh, that's right. I'm inside it.
Yeah.
So if I'm inside it, is that outside of melee range technically for a ranged spell?
No.
Hey, wait. All right. So hear me out. If I'm inside of the creature that I'm trying to hit with my ranged spell, how can I fucking miss? Like, how could that possibly be a disadvantage?
It's made of water, so you could be swinging so slowly that it just kind of moves around the...
You don't swing shit when you go...
Well,
Kamehameha.
It's the same thing of like an arrow shooting within 5 feet. You're never going to miss it.
So you're telling me that I have a better chance of trying to swing a sword than blast some...
No, you have an equal chance right now.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
Get ready.
Both of them
all right,
are
well
bad.
then fuck it. I'll do Eldritch Blast because I get 3 of those.
Hey,
Hey, all right, yeah.
that's smart. There's no way you can fail them all.
Yeah,
Thinking
right?
There is.
Right?
You
For the
should've
guy
said
who just
anything.
rolled a 1 -1. All right, 3d20. Let's go.
2 nat 20s. Let's go.
Is he rolling him at
11,
disadvantage?
11, 12. Plus.
No.
No, it's plus.
11.
Oh.
So 11 plus 9, 11 plus 9, 12 plus 9.
All of them hit.
So,
Yeah.
So all of them
Oh,
fucking
nice.
hit.
Go,
Yes.
boy.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, that's right.
Sorry. Roll all of those again. And take the
disadvantage.
lowest for
Because
each.
we're at disadvantage.
That's what I
Yeah.
asked. I literally said, are they at
So just roll
disadvantage?
higher, duh.
Duh. Fucking easy. 16, a 14,
Ooh.
and a 7. All right.
Okay,
So a
so-
16,
okay,
a
so
14, and a
2 of
7
them.
would be my rolls there.
Plus 9?
Plus 9 to each of them.
No,
So even
well-
the 7 plus 9, 16.
They all still hit?
They still hit?
Oh,
Fuck yeah.
let's go.
nice.
All right.
Good shit.
Damage is 3d10 plus 5. So let me just do that on the old... So that's a 22 total. 3d10 plus 5, 22 total.
Very nice. It's still standing. I think someone started that earlier, but yeah.
That was me. You're welcome.
Osiris.
Hi.
What do?
There's still nothing I can really do. Well, no. Okay, I'm gonna try to de-grapple again.
Okay, roll the D-grapple.
Acrobatics, please.
Acrobat, go for it.
16.
You swim your way out of this thing and plop down hard onto the boat.
You take 20
good.
damage.
No.
No, I don't take any damage from it.
Bonus action, I flip him off. I don't have anything else I want to do, so.
Roll intimidation.
Ooh. 12.
As you try and flip it off and look menacing, you cough up water.
Nice.
All right.
Okay, 6.
All right, 6 casts Disintegrate on the big monster.
Woo!
He has
Okay.
to dexterity saving throw.
Disintegrate.
He got bad dexterity. Hold on, Tanner doesn't look happy about this. I'm using a 6th level spell. Let's get it.
No, you're fine.
This D&D battle music I'm listening to goes hard as fuck.
Bet.
fam.
Bet.
Super bet af fam.
Skibbity Riz, Ohio toilet bet
Okay.
F fam.
My
Riz Ohio toilet.
Bet S fam.
what I was trying to figure out is how Disintegrate would work on something that has things internal to it. And since Disintegrate is a single target spell, I'm going to rule that it only affects the elemental.
I see. So because I'm in it, you thought maybe it would just disintegrate me. If it didn't, it got me down to 0.
Oh, you're in it. That's right.
Boom, got him.
I don't have to do that.
Shut up.
No. It's fine. It's fine.
Y'all need
It's
to
fine,
learn
it's
to
fine. He's just gonna
shut
look it up again.
He ruled in my favor, and I was like, "Hey, I'm inside that thing, though. What happened?"
Golly, man.
The problem here is, well, I mean, I could make that ruling. So the thing is, a disintegrated creature and everything it is wearing or carrying except magic items are reduced to a pile of fine gray dust.
Yeah, you might not want to do that. 'Cause I
So,
think
but
Margaret
think about it.
also-
Like, if you disintegrate something, and he's grappling somebody, just normally, you would not say he's wearing that person.
But it did say carrying also, so.
He's not carrying me. I'm technically still chilling.
I mean, no, technically he would be carrying you, holding on to. Yeah, but okay. By the rule that if it was grappling you, disintegrate could then disintegrate the entire world because you hit something that was standing on the earth.
True,
exactly. So
true.
you can't do
Yeah.
that.
I've
Boom.
given the world a hug. Now you've destroyed the whole thing. So
Yeah, boom.
I'm
Yep.
going to let this happen, but because you are inside of it, there could be some detrimental effects of doing a spell this powerful.
That's cool. It's blasty blast. Boom. Get it. Yeah,
Blast 'em.
Dexterity.
Blasty blast.
Saving throw. DC 16 is my saving throw thing.
It does not pass the saving throw.
Okay. Then he automatically takes 40 damage, but I am going to roll 10d6. I'm going to hit
You know what I am going to do just to kind of make all of this fair. I am going to allow the creature to do 2 saving throws, have advantage because you're inside of it.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, I rolled a 4 both times.
Yay! Okay. All right, so I'm not going to share my screen. Y'all trust me, right?
Nope.
Yeah, how much damage?
37. So 40 plus 37 is 77 damage. Bap, and now I have no 6th level spells left.
Damn.
Okay. You let this disintegrate spell emanate from your hands, and instead of the typical ray of power that comes out, it kind of starts merging into itself as this bubble expands outward from it, and it builds and builds into itself as it threatens to explode. I need everyone that's held within this creature to roll a dexterity saving throw, please.
Just me.
Not
Does
me.
that include me? That includes me, right?
You are also grappled, aren't you, still?
I thought so.
Oh, Fraser,
Yeah.
were you grappled? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, by the
Yeah,
other
I'm
one.
I'm up in it. Still.
A
I'm not, right? 'Cause I
dexterity
No,
I'm
you're
not. I got out of
dexterity
that.
saving throw.
saving throw.
Why is my life 8 total?
I rolled an 18 on dice plus minus 0 plus 0. So 18.
Okay. This disintegrate bubble bursts outwards, and this elemental, instead of the water evaporating, it, as the spell calls for, turns into this fine mist of dust. And 6, you are able to brace yourself and not be thrust outward. You drop down to the boat, and are safe. Margbark, as this thing expands outward rapidly and the elemental disintegrates, you are thrust off into the distance, up in the air, like Jesse and James from Team Rocket. Hello, dear listeners. This is Tanner. Thank you for listening to episode 63 of the Neverthere campaign. Our next episode comes out on Monday, February 17th, so follow us to listen to new episodes as soon as they release. If you're enjoying our podcast, consider sharing with your friends and family. If you're not enjoying our podcast, consider sharing with your enemies. If you'd like more NetherRealm content, follow us at NetherRealm on YouTube and TikTok, and at NetherRealm Podcast on Instagram. We're now releasing regular content on all platforms. Stop by netherrealm.com to check out all kinds of cool info about the Neverthere's setting. That's the end of this plug, so let's get back to this wet and wild adventure.
Fraser, Cat, you have the thing. You have the thing.
I have the thing. What thing?
I'm not going to tell you. It's on your spell sheet.
And now you begin plummeting. You're going to fall about 40 feet.
If only you could, levitate or
Stop
something.
yourself from falling.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit, I do have that. I cast Levitate.
Holy shit.
I mean, it's an action, not a reaction or a bonus action, but I don't need a spell slot to use it, and I have none, so that's good. So I cast Levitate.
All right, as you cast Levitate, give me a charisma roll, please.
Okay. And how fucking
Interesting.
cool it looks? Is that what we're doing here? That's a 19 plus a fuck ton, dude. Plus it's 24 total.
Do you want to speak Draconic as you're doing this?
Fuck
No.
yeah, dude.
All right, because you don't have a really competent grasp on the language yet, you just kind of speak it, but not even knowing it.
Oh, fuck.
You kind of say something different from your Levitate spell, and instead cast Misty Step, and just reappear on the boat.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Wow.
That's cool.
All right, so now you know what this thing currently does.
Wait, do I know what this...
You have some guesses. Here's your guesses. Here, I'm going to fill in some gouts for you.
All right, please.
It allows you to cast Misty Step after a long rest. Once per long rest.
Okay.
What's so funny?
No, nothing.
Okay. You're just getting all
I
these
should have seen
teleportation
that
spells.
coming is all.
Yeah,
Anyway,
right?
Yeah.
Okay. You know there's something to do with elemental resistance, which would make you take half damage from whatever you
Poison.
You chose green because it looked pretty.
Yep, it does.
And it gives you dragon speech. Anyone that sees Margbark or is looking at him now and realizing that he's just teleported from one place to another, which technically I think Misty Step is just 30 feet, so you were like 10 feet above the other thing, and then you kind of cast Levitate to get the rest of the way down. We're going to uncomplicate this so you don't hit falling damage. What kind of... Do you do anything cool as you realize you've done something cool? Like, what do you look like right now?
Yeah. So he does like the like as soon as he lands on the boat, he wants to do like the Spider-Man pose a little bit. You know, like he kind
That's
of like
canonic to this.
kind of
this
squats
world.
down a little and like has one hand on the ground, one hand behind him, and then he stands up.
And right beside him, Six stands up and goes, ta-da!
Exactly that. Yeah.
Osiris is not very impressed.
Hey, what's the name of this magic item? I'm putting it on my spell sheet so I don't fucking forget.
Cloak of the Dragonkin, but it is homebrew, so I'd have to give you the stuff. Okay. What everyone notices as he kind of stands back up is on his cheekbone, his right cheekbone, it kind of looks like just something a little shimmering like dragon scales.
Mark, you're shining on your face.
Mark, are you?
Oh, thank you. I think you're quite pretty as well.
Oh, thank you, but that's not what I meant.
No, Mark, let me look. I get a closer look at his face. I got to grab his face and just start looking at it on the side.
swats. Fucking just, don't fucking touch me. What are you doing? 6, get out of here.
I look at it.
As you it's small green dragon scales.
Mark, I don't know if you should be.
Sorry. Small green Durgan scales.
Thank you.
Yes, Durgan.
That's
Mark,
right. Get it right.
I heard you when you launched. You said a wooga. I know that this is a very cool thing, but I think it might be changing you. Look, and I hold up the shiny part of my metal and like buff it out a little bit so you can see its face in the mirror, and say, "Look, you can see yourself. Look at your right cheek."
I don't see anything wrong, 6. It all looks normal to me. Auga.
All right. Yeah, there's definitely a physical change. You're all on this boat. It has a bunch of water in the bottom of it, not enough to like make it sink, but just enough to be uncomfortable and make some wet boots. Not that anyone is dry.
I shape water and push it out.
Okay, cool. Osiris starts shape water.
So things are very normal now. All right.
Things are very normal. Everyone's still wet.
6 starts rowing back towards the island. Well, that was interesting. Did we get through the bubble? Is that it?
Could be.
Voice in the sky. We forgot the password. I don't know if you can hear us.
There is no response.
Okay.
Please don't kill us.
Why would the voice in the sky say there is no response? That's quite strange of a thing for it to say.
Fucking dork.
And now it called us fucking dorks.
How far from the island would you say that we are? Like time-wise?
Oh, time-wise, you could probably be there in 15 minutes.
Okay, as the captain of the ship, as so duly elected, I say we sail that direction.
And he points toward the palace.
Okay.
That's a very great deduction, Margbark.
Margbark, as you point towards the palace, you start thinking about what's potentially inside there, what you might meet. Your mind immediately shifts towards piles of gold, crown jewels, and so many shiny things that you could just hoard and live among. And 6, do you start rowing off towards the island?
Archie, I'm kind of beat. Do you mind rowing?
I begin to row.
I'm gonna cast a
you
3rd level
rage and
healing
row?
word on everybody. Mass level healing word on everyone.
Mass level healing.
It's a 4 plus 4, so everybody gets 8 health back. I'm just trying to
That's it?
stop
You don't
gap
add
a
your
little bit.
spellcasting modifier?
I did 4.
Bro, could you
4
do
plus
better,
4.
please?
It's
Oh,
a mass
okay.
healing word. Everybody gets 8 health
Could
back.
you do better, please?
Bro, I just healed for 32 health. Suck it.
Thank you, Will.
You guys are moving towards the palace, and you notice off in the distance a regiment of soldiers moving on the palisades, shining armor, all gilded with the crest of the queen, the family Attore. And they begin lining up on the coastline on a dock that you could pull up to. And one of them yells out to you as about 15 soldiers train on you with arrows. Make your way to the dock. No funny business. We want to see hands in the air. No brandishing weapons. Do you understand?
Osiris puts her hands in the air.
6 says, "Yes, we have a long understanding of your history. History is the spoken word for Pearl of Power that gives me back 1 spell slot. I'm going to gain a 6 level spell slot back."
Okay, he looks kind of puzzled for a second, but it seems like everyone's putting their hands up. I didn't get an indication from Margbark, however.
Yeah, but I do put my
Oh yeah,
hands
Mark
up, by
Bart's
the way.
just like, he didn't want any trouble at this point. You know, we've come all this way. He's like, hey, look, let's be amicable.
Okay,
Amicable.
Amicable.
rower, continue your path. We will help you dock.
I keep rowing.
So you move yourself up to the dock. You row up to them. They cast some ropes out to you, get you tied up, and bid you remove yourselves from the boat. The man who looks like the one in charge is the most decorated. You can tell from certain insignia on his armor. And he looks at you with a full plate helmet, takes each of you in and says, "We'll discuss your business inside. We saw the ship sink. We assume that you are part of that crew. Yes?"
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Yes.
This was our first day on the job.
Do you have your stamps?
Yep.
Yes.
I show him my stamp.
But of
How do we
course,
prove it? I thought they disappeared.
But you just asked if you had them.
Oh, well.
Yes.
There are a certain number of precautions that we have to take to keep anyone from approaching the island, especially during this time of our uneasy truth with Exarch to the south. The elemental guardians are a product of the protection needed here. I'm not sure if all of you are really who you say you are. Typically, the entire crew of a ship knows a password, or at least the captain or someone in charge is typically found on one of these lifeboats. Whatever the case, this is an unfortunate situation, so you'll need to follow me inside.
Yeah, the unfortunate situation is there's a daggone mutiny. That was the unfortunate situation.
Yeah, it was
We
bad.
were lucky to escape with our lives.
our captain died for what he believed in.
We think.
He looks over to you, Mark Barkin, notices your cheek. Doesn't say anything about it, though.
You notice him noticing, though.
I
You
noticed
notice him
him.
noticing.
You notice him
He looks
noticing.
at me.
Yeah.
Does he
And I
notice you
look at
noticing him noticing
because he
you?
looks at me, and I look
And
at
I
you.
I
look
look
at
at him
him.
looking at me, looking at him while he looks at me.
Great.
Fuck yeah.
All right, you all follow the soldiers into this side of the palace. He leads you into sort of a guard area, but it is pretty lavish, even for a simple place where you'd typically expect guards and soldiers to post up. He brings you into a back room. There's a lovely fire lit and a large hearth. You could see some other soldiers in here, sitting on some stools, talking about recent events. And he points towards a table nearby and he says, "If you don't mind, take a seat. We'll get you fed. I'll get some towels for you. And then we need to have a discussion about what happened out there." And he waves off another soldier who will eventually come back with some food and towels for you.
Understood. Can we take a rest?
Yes, please sit.
All right.
This
So
will
4
be-
hours elapses. And
Yeah, this
now
will
what?
be considered a short rest for now.
Okay.
Wait,
all right.
so does that mean I get all my spell slots back?
Actually, to make
warlock.
these things easier, this is not a rest at all because everyone's still actively doing something
Oh,
in here.
fuck
If something
you.
happens, let's not. Let's
Damn
not.
it.
Yeah, okay.
I tried.
All right. I need you to explain it from the top. Whatever we can do to understand what happened here, we're going to have to report to the Queen because we know what that ship was carrying. We have the manifest and what we were expecting, and we'll be going over that and checking in with you to see if you saw or know the whereabouts of any of that or if it all went down with the ship. So, who would like to begin? He removes his helmet, and you see this. He's very clean cut. He kind of has the Robin Hood mustache goatee thing going on and cropped blonde hair. But he's a human.
I mean, we tell him about the mutiny.
I mean, I was thinking we tell him a roundabout variation where it's basically like, look, the first mate was trying to start a mutiny, right? And so we were like trying to warn the captain, and all of a sudden it all came to a head, and basically the mutiny happened, and we tried to rescue the captain, but unfortunately, as we tried to take him onto our life raft, he fell overboard, and we tried to rescue him, but to no avail.
If I recall correctly, you didn't know that the first mate was trying to, so unless everyone's weaving this story together, which will have some
Yeah.
performance value to
Yeah.
it.
I feel like we'll piece it together.
I did.
Okay.
I knew because
You know, yeah.
But I feel like that's a good story. Like, yeah, no matter what Mark Bark as a character knows, I feel like that's a good overarching story for our group to tell that sounds believable.
It's
From what
basically the
everybody
truth.
in our group knows.
Yeah, you're not lying. You're not trying to hide anything as of yet. You're saying the truth as you know it, but everyone's going to have to pitch in on this, Archie included, because he's the only one that knows really about the first mate. So to keep to try and jump in and correct people at certain points and do this, I need everyone to roll performance. One person to roll performance at advantage because everyone's helping.
Ooh, I'll roll performance at
Fraser.
advantage. I have a +5.
Yep.
Okay, so that first one is a 3, so that's not good. Let's do better than that. With a 15 + 5 non-natural 20. A synth 20.
GMO 20, non-GMO 20.
All right, by this time,
No, GMO.
some warm food,
Very
some
GMO.
ale, and some towels have been brought out for you guys. He's the man interviewing you, more or less, says to you, everything seems to line up. That is very unfortunate, especially on a ship like that. With what it was carrying, we can likely dredge the lake, but it's going to cost a lot of money and time. Okay.
It was a beautiful ship. I'll give you that.
Markbark has one tear that flows down his face again.
As you say that, he'll look over to you, Mark Bark, and he'll say, Did you see, because you were the primary one talking, we imagine that the brunt of the treasure, the magical items, the money that was being carried aboard that ship sank with it. Do you know if during this mutiny or anything else that anyone cast anything off or took anything, or if there was anything missing?
Oh, I have no idea. I mean, honestly, it wouldn't be outside of the realm of possibility that someone else may have escaped on one of the other life rafts and certainly could have carried treasure with them, but I wouldn't know about it.
Roll deception.
6 + 9, 15.
Archie's going to add in on that. We also heard something that sounded like a bleeding dragon's roar come from the ship as
That we did hear that, yeah.
the center of the ship. So we're assuming
Yes, it was
that the
kind of like
mutiny is-
this.
And Markbark releases the most perfect dragon awooga you've ever heard in your life.
Cool.
Awooga!
That was really good, Mark Bart. Wow.
Okay.
Sounded just like a Durgan.
He says, yes, that means that you weren't likely aware of the traps and spells set on the treasure there. That would be some sort of notification, especially since it's such close proximity to the palace at this point.
Wait, there was treasure on that ship?
Yes, Mark Bart, he told us.
He looks at you, Mark Bark, and his his eyes narrow at you. Yes. We're going to have to check the manifest and check back in with you all before we...
What's the manifest?
it's the list of items that were on the ship.
Oh, it's that show about the plane that disappears.
Good.
Manifest, if you'd like to
Lost.
sponsor us, please contact.
Yeah, good. So we're going to have to check that out. So I ask that you all stay here while I go and confirm everything. And please rest as much as you need to. We can get some cots set up in here. Please don't leave the room unless you have to use the restroom, and in which case it's in the back of the room in the corner. And he points to a door over to the side.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for your cooperation. And he leaves. There are, at this point, 2 other soldiers in here on their break. Beyond that, it is just the 4 of you.
Can they hear us talking if I was to talk in a hushed tone?
Maybe.
Hey, guys, let's leave and go find a sill.
The entire place is going to be on high alert. It's a terrible idea.
Osiris is actually going to look at one of the 2 guards and go, excuse me, is there a bathroom nearby?
He just told us what a bathroom was.
Did he?
Yeah. Captain just told you it was over. Sorry, let me do a different voice. Captain just told you it was over in the corner here. And you slow? You okay? I know you've been through some trauma.
I'm a little shaken up right now. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I apologize. That was very uncouth.
It's a little
of
inconsiderate,
me.
but it's okay.
Yeah, well, I sorry. Yeah, it's in the corner here.
Is there a men's and a women's restroom, or?
Yeah, it's that one. It's for men's and women's.
Oh, okay.
It's unisex.
It's for men's and women's.
Men's and women's.
Just one toilet, because I think Mark Bark also said he needed to use the restroom.
I mean, you can share if you want to.
What the fuck?
Oh, yeah, I gotta pee real bad. Please, if you could direct me to the nearest men's restroom while she uses the women's.
It's the same one, Mark.
It's just it's just a one toilet in there. It's weird of me to insinuate you. Can you just one at a time? I guess it would be unless you guys are comfortable with
Sir,
it.
please, there must be a separate restroom that I could use quickly while, you understand, I've been on a ship. There's been plenty of water around. I've been holding it for so long. I really need to urinate.
Okay,
please.
Osiris.
Roll.
Hold on.
Hang on. Mark, I need you to roll deception.
What the fuck are you two about to do?
I have no idea.
I'm sure it's going to end just like it did on the ship.
God damn it. That's a 13
Let's burn
total.
down the fucking castle.
Mark, I think you could just use that toilet.
Yeah, there's one outside, but you need to stay in here. Captain pointed to that restroom, and one at a time, please.
Tanner, I would like to make a stealth roll to kind of ever so slightly, or sleight of hand maybe, slightly tug on Marbark's draconic cloak, and then like ever so slightly tug on his backpack.
Okay, roll stealth.
Is it stealth or sleight of hand? It doesn't really matter.
Stealth.
Stealth of hand.
All right, that's a 19.
Disadvantage because you're right in front of him. I meant to say that before you did it, but I
Well,
didn't. So you already rolled. Never mind. A 19.
Okay, I was like, I was
Fuck your
just trying to
good
do it
roll.
like behind the back kind of thing, just like ever so slightly.
Yeah, I mean, you
if we're
do
facing
it.
them,
They don't notice.
Yeah, tug on the cloak and then tug on the backpack.
What?
What? Go to the bathroom. I'll go after. You go to the bathroom.
Okay, I guess I'll go.
And so Marbark goes to the restroom.
And
Okay.
Six leans over to Archie. Archie, what is pee?
No, we're not doing that. We're not participating. Please, no.
I was just
The letter
thinking.
that comes
Marbark-
after O.
I was
You go
just
into the
thinking.
bathroom.
There's a
you
manifest
shut-
check happening. That's all I was gonna say.
You go to the bathroom and you shut the door, and you're in there. It's clean.
No, Marbark's going to pee while he's in there. Of course.
Feels good, man.
There is a manifest check happening. Where they're gonna check all the items that would have been on the ship.
You're done with your pee.
You're being told to hide the fucking cape.
I know.
Okay,
yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
You've got great
Marbark's
deception.
going to
So
take off the robe, the dragon scaled thing robe, the dragon
Cloak,
robe,
yeah.
the robe of dragon talk.
The cloak. Yeah.
The cloak of dragon face. And
Cool.
is there anywhere in this restroom that he could hide it?
Yeah, yes.
You could literally put it in your handy haversack, and unless they could think about it, they can't get it out.
All right,
Put it like
I'm
one of
gonna
the
do
side
that.
pockets. Don't
I'm
put it in the
gonna-
big pocket.
I'm going to tuck it in the Yansport of holding. Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
simplest
there you
place
go.
to hide anything.
All right. Any knowledge that you had about the dragon language goes poof. It's
Of course.
in
Fuck
there.
that dragon language.
And one of the guards walks up to the restroom. Hey man, yeah, I think your friend out here needs to go. You good?
yeah, I really gotta go.
Oh, yeah, I'm good. And you hear the toilet flush.
Oh, thank
Magical
gosh.
flushing.
Osiris like hobbles over, like doing the pee dance, all the way to the bathroom.
Okay. And you guys swap places.
Thank you for rushing him. He always takes forever in the bathrooms.
The 500
Yeah.
times we've done bathroom scenes in this Dungeons
Right.
and Dragons campaign.
Yeah, okay. The guy kind of rubs his forehead. Yeah, sure. You good? Okay, good luck. And he walks away.
Good luck.
He just walks back to his seat.
Osiris
You guys can
pees.
hear him say, kind of under his breath,
Osiris
These guys-
peas.
these guys are kind of fucking weird, huh?
Hey, Emily, can you roll for pee real quick?
Okay.
Oh my god, no. Okay,
17.
no, do not roll. Do not
No,
tell me what
you
that
pee
roll is.
Very good. Wow.
What was it?
It was a
seven?
17.
17. You're hydrated.
Oh, cool.
Do not tell me what that roll was.
Do not roll.
But you already did.
Do not tell me
if it was a 7, I was going to make you pee your pants. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Okay. Do you leave the restroom?
Yeah, I'm done.
Great.
I washed my hands
All right.
like a respectful person.
Yeah, Marbark
Okay.
didn't specifically.
Gross.
Yeah, for real.
The guy comes back, and now we do the thing. Yeah.
Yay, the thing.
He comes back. It's been about 30 minutes, and he comes back in the room and he says, "All right, so I've got the manifest list here." And he unrolls it. We've kind of been going through a few of the things. Did you see This is not my favorite part of the job. I know you've been through something traumatic, but we are going to have to search all of you. These are very expensive items, trinkets, heirlooms. So will you let us search you?
Yes.
We won't take anything that's not on this list.
Six hands him his bag.
Okay, thank you. Everyone else comply?
Sure. Osiris opens her arms.
Yeah, I guess.
Like as for a pat down.
Yeah, sure.
Great, thank you. Okay. Men, and he waves to the two that are over that were just talking about you guys having the restroom issues. And they start going through your stuff. They're doing it nicely. They're not like tearing everything out. One of them says, "Sir, this is a one of them magic bags." Oh, the captain looks over to you guys. This might be awkward, but we can turn that inside out and make all the contents come out. Are we going to be surprised by anything?
Nope.
Roll deception.
Dude, this is making me wish that Dormlau was still in the bag.
Dude, how did I keep rolling like garbage? All right, it's a fucking 16 total.
Okay, 16 total. Oh, okay. Look, if you can assure me that nothing's in there, you all have been cooperative so far. I don't have to turn it out. I know those things are often filled with a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
So if you guys...
Yeah.
It would probably fill this room. It's crazy.
Okay. Now, one thing. He points to you, Mark Bark. You were wearing a cloak earlier. Where is that?
He still is.
I'm still wearing my cloak. These are the
That's
cloaks of the great Lord Giard of Perotia.
Those are robes, for one thing. Cloak is what you wear. It's like a cape, which you were wearing earlier, and it was shiny metallic. Very, very memorable.
Shiny metallic cloak. It's not ringing a bell. I'm not recalling what you're talking about. Surely you've got me mistaken for someone else.
Roll deception at disadvantage.
Yeah, it's one of the other
Fraser,
teams of
you better
four
roll
that showed up on a
fucking good.
rowboat.
Okay, so my worst roll was an 11. And what was the
Plus
roll?
9 deception.
Plus 9, yeah, so.
All right. I mean, okay.
Look, it's okay. I understand. Well, I've had a long day. I'm sure you've had a long day. Things get mixed up in our heads, and we
It
just
could
have
have
to kind
been
of move
shiny
on.
because of the water. I mean, maybe.
Oh, yeah, he
We've had
did
time
dry
to
off
dry
in
out.
the
maybe
bathroom.
maybe my cloaks were a bit moist when I first walked in. Maybe it
Moist.
looked a little shiny.
Moist is a good word. Moist.
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 I started that. I'm sorry.
I don't.
Moist.
I don't.
I'm sorry. I
mind.
think they didn't eat oranges when we were on the ship. They might have developed scurvy.
I think I might have scurvy. I don't know.
Okay, we'll get you some.
What's
oranges.
scurvy? Is
I
that
get-
like Belloc?
Moist.
I explained it in great detail.
Explain it in great detail.
Listen,
Please
sir,
excuse
you
him.
can't.
Please excuse him.
No. I won't excuse that, sir. We've been generous and kind to all of you, and you decide to come in here and start explaining explicit sex acts. Is that
That's
something that
probably
you?
the scurvy
I'm sorry. Honestly, I apologize. I'm very new.
or the trauma.
New to what?
Oh, he's new to
Being
living.
traumatized.
He has very little knowledge
Try-
of things.
Yes.
He's only 4 years old.
Yes.
Mentally.
Mentally.
No, physically as well.
No, I might be older than
I
that.
think he's older than that. Look at him.
This guy.
This guy looks so confused and concerned. Are you?
It's the scurvy.
Is this a child?
No, it's
Essentially, yes.
No, it's the trauma.
All right, listen. I'm gonna
Can
get
I
you
meet
guys
the
set up
leader
in
lady?
some rooms so you can sleep. The leader lady.
Can I meet the leader lady?
I am in charge here. You won't be meeting anyone above
this is gonna be
me.
a clip.
I'm
Can-
so
can
fucking
we-
done
can-
with you all.
I need all of you to hold it in for a moment. Okay, I'm gonna get you set up in 2 rooms. You get all beds and we'll get you fed. I'll find some oranges for you. We'll get you taken care of.
Okay, great.
Also,
maybe some water too.
Why do you have scurvy if you just took off from the docks over on the far side?
They have scurvy. I don't. It's because they didn't need oranges when we were on the docks either.
How long does it take to get scurvy? I thought it was like minutes.
No. So you just have poor all right. Okay. Go ahead. We're gonna keep your stuff. They're gonna keep going through it. So we'll just get you set up. So thank you for your compliance, for giving us your weapons and everything, and we'll get them back to you, and then we'll get you off of the island. Are you okay?
Sorry.
I thought you were doing that as Archie.
That was a Bruce call.
I'm sorry. Yes, fucking inhaled some salt water.
Oh, all right. Okay. So
let's gotta stay in there now.
Good.
It doesn't have to.
Good night. Good night. Sleep while these. We'll get you set up. And a couple soldiers come in.
Margaret, don't forget your bag.
Scurvy. Gotta be the scurvy.
Don't
Okay.
forget your bag, Mark.
And some soldiers usher you guys off towards 2 rooms. Who's sleeping with whom?
Marbark his bag didn't get taken, did it? Because he
Yeah,
trusted
everyone's
us.
bags are taken.
What? I thought he said he was going to trust us.
He said he wasn't going to turn it inside out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that just meant he.
So everyone's bags got taken. Okay.
Yeah, we have no weapons
And
or
our
bags.
weapons?
Yeah.
So they took everything.
Marbark has a
Did
weapon.
my didgeridoo get taken? Because it's just an instrument.
Did they take my helmet?
Dormouse helmet? Were you wearing it? No, you weren't wearing it yet.
No.
It's
So
like
where would it have
roped.
been?
It's like roped to me, basically.
Yeah, they would have taken any armor that's not like doffable.
Well, it would have been doffable because I could have taken it off, so it wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah, I meant like it's not going to take you 15 minutes to take off your armor.
Yeah, okay.
Doff time. Yeah. So yeah, they lead you over to some relatively Spartan rooms. They're pretty comfortable though. They bring you just plates of oranges and big old cups of water.
Okay.
Oh,
Hey.
thank you.
Man, this should help take care of the scurvy in no time.
All right. So you guys now have the opportunity to take a short or long rest. What would you like to do?
I say short.
Doesn't matter to me as long as it's 4 hours long.
Yeah, I can take a short rest. I'll be okay.
Are we taking a short rest or long rest?
Yeah, we're doing a
Short
short rest.
rest.
Okay, short rest. Okay, thank you.
How long is
Yep.
a short rest?
4 hours.
Hour.
An hour. An
Hour
hour.
to 4
1
hours.
hour.
somewhere, yeah.
Hour to 4. All right. So
Fuck yeah. So I'm
what
like back to full.
what I need from you guys is who is sleeping in what rooms. You guys have 2 separate rooms.
Well, 6 would have chosen Archie.
Yeah, I assumed as much. So
yeah,
I wasn't even going to
six
say
would've-
anything.
6 would have 100% been like, oh, I'm staying with Archie. Archie, wait, I'll sleep on the
Yeah.
floor. I'm your sentry. And he would have not slept, but
Yeah. Okay. So the 2 pissers get the other room.
The 2 sisters get the
All
other
right,
room.
Marbark
Indeed.
snored for 4 hours, keeping Osiris awake for all of that.
Wow, you're an asshole.
Great.
Look, it's not by choice. It's just what happened.
Hey guys, welcome to what level are you guys?
36.
12.
We should be 13 now.
Welcome to
We just
level
level-
13.
Yay!
Yay!
Hooray!
All right. This will end our session for you all, but before I let you go, I'm going to give you a scene that you do not see. Off somewhere in the castle, Castle Hopesworn, the palace that resides on this island, in what looks to be a throne room that is covered in tapestries on the wall. The marble floor is glistening, and these massive pillars hold up the very high ceiling in here. It is bathed in the light from the sunset, so orange cascades through the glass on the walls. And we see sitting on the giant throne a beautiful woman who is middle-aged, late 40s, early 50s. She is sitting proudly, but with a furrowed brow, and she is speaking in somewhat hushed tones to a man of much smaller stature. We know these 2 people to be Queen Isilt Torre and our good friend, Brother Gansel, aka Barker Redhand. They're sitting there speaking of plans, things that have been long forgotten by many, but potentially not by those involved in what happened in the Palace of Withering Stone.